All right, welcome back. So this is going to be an introduction to the next set of observations that we're going to be doing. And what we're going to be looking at today are Egyptian achievements in stone architecture. Okay, so this is the fifth set of observations. It's a bit of a process, so we'll go through it one at a time and show you what I kind of have in mind for this section. Okay, so again, Egyptian achievements in stone architecture. The first thing I want you to do is just look at the different pieces of Egyptian stonework in the observation slideshow. So you're going to be doing your observations first. You'll use the attached observation sheet to do that. Now, keep in mind the following. You know from the previous set of observation how these forms are likely to fail, what will cause them to fail, and the Egyptian forms have not failed, so we know that they've overcome these difficulties in certain ways. And you know the ways in which these massive stone pyramids that the Egyptians built are different from simpler stone shelters that you saw back when we first started doing these observations. So as you're going through your observations, look for the following. Specific improvements to the materials or the structures. Now, when talking about the materials, think about what the Egyptians used for their stone structures had to be improved on over what was available for simpler stone structures. And then additionally, think about the way the structure would have to be superior. I mean, it's much bigger, so more planning would have to go into it. So think about the particular things that would have to be different. And keep in mind, again, you know how these forms are likely to fail. So again, the Egyptians had to come up with some way to overcome that. And then once you've identified those improvements, think about how they might be made. So think about the skills or technologies that the Egyptians might have had to use in order to make those improvements. And then you'll go on and answer questions, part 3 of the questions after you've done your observations. Now, you might not be able to get through all of these, so you'll be able to watch the observations video, then go back and revisit part 3 of the questions. Then you will watch the explanations video. I'm going to go over really what I had in mind for the different explanations of the specific improvements and and how those improvements were made. That's really what the explanation video is going to focus on. And then finally, you'll go on to answer questions on part 4. So hopefully that makes sense, and you know what to do now, and you'll be able to go ahead and figure out what the Egyptians did that made these pyramids as long lasting as they are. So we'll see you in the next video.